Happy Friday, everyone. Wow, I have so much to catch you up on. First of all, hello and welcome to all the new subscribers that have come in since the release, especially of the Charlie Puth The Way I Am cover. Thank you so much for your guys' comments on that. I'm excited that you guys enjoyed that so much. We just threw that together last minute. I just wanted to be one of the first to post something, and you guys ended up loving it. So welcome. I literally doubled the amount of subscribers. So now we're at 400 at this point, which is awesome. Still reaching that goal of 1,000, and with your guys' help continuing to share, we can do that. And it gets me so excited just to see that you guys are enjoying it. So thank you for joining me on this journey. I can't wait to share more music with you all. First things first, I owe you an update because I saw Elton John in Las Vegas shortly after I posted my Elton John cover. If you guys haven't watched it yet, check it out. And oh my gosh, like I'm dead. It was amazing. I knew, so one of my friends that I knew from church is his keyboard technician, has been and moved out that way from Los Angeles a while ago, but reconnected with him and he gave us like the full-on tour. We got to see the Red Piano, because before it was the $1 Million Piano, it was the Red Piano show. I got to actually play the Red Piano, which was amazing. I started playing there in the lobby while there were like these ushers getting kind of like the lowdown for the night. The concert was about to start. I started playing, what was I playing? Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, the one that I shared with you guys. And there was like one of the ushers, this lady like looked over at me like, oh, and was like all excited. So, oh my gosh, I died to be able to play the same piano that Elton John played. The Red Piano, which is, I learned, called Nikita. He has names for each one of his pianos. And then we moved in from that part of the lobby to the main arena, the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace. We were taking a tour of the $1 Million Piano, which is called Blossom. At the same time that I was getting the tour with my family, the keyboard player was giving a tour to this one guy that kind of looked like this, older rocker guy. And I was like, who is he? He looks so familiar. And I was like, he's not like Gene Simmons. Who is this guy? And the keyboard player asked my friend Lindsay, he was like, hey, Lindsay, you ever use Chris Lord Alge plugins in Pro Tools? And he's like, oh, yeah, sure, all the time. And he's like, meet Chris Lord Alge. And I was like, if you guys don't know, Chris Lord Alge is like one of the top mixers in the world, and all of a sudden I'm standing like 6 inches from him, just like getting the tour of the $1 Million Piano. It's like, it was pretty awesome. Like I couldn't have scripted like a cooler experience, and it still gets better. So I played the $1 Million Piano and got in trouble for it. I played like 10 seconds of your song, and then I just hear this voice go, Lindsay, no. And Lindsay's my friend, and he was just like, that's Elton's piano. And I was like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? I felt so bad. And hey, I got to play the $1 Million Piano. I found out later that it wasn't as big of a deal. Anyways, I'm not going to get into it. I don't want to get my friend in trouble either. But I got to play it, and I'm going to keep it a secret. Maybe I'll share a photo with you guys. But anyways, we moved on. We saw like all the luxurious set pieces, just like down to the little details, like Cocker Spaniels, which apparently is like his favorite dog, or like incorporated into the design, if you ever see it. We make our way downstairs into like this green room area, and then they're like, oh yeah, have drinks, snacks, whatever you guys want, like compliments of Elton. I was like, cool, this is sweet. And it was like there were people there, but it was like pretty silent because everyone was so excited about the Las Vegas Knights being in they weren't in the finals yet. Not right now, they're in the Stanley Cup playoffs, but everyone is a huge Knights fan out there. Why wouldn't they be? Because Vegas is like killing it right now. Except in the finals, they're losing. They're down big time. Anyways, beyond the point. We moved to the back of the room, kind of hear all these cool stories about like gigs gone wrong and how luckily Lindsay still has his job, but it sounds like the coolest job ever. In the same room, apart from Chris Lord Alge, obviously, is T-Bone Burnett, which if you haven't heard of him, he is a producer that really put like folk pop music kind of back on the map, especially with like Oh Brother Where Art Thou was kind of like, he's done a ton of other stuff though, working with like Alison Krauss, amazing artist, Civil Wars. He was talking with Al Gore of all people, and I was just like, oh my gosh, where am I right now? So we got like a little cup of wine to take back to our seats, and then we enjoyed the show. The one little snippet of information that Lindsay gave us on our way upstairs was, okay, so this is how the show goes. We're going to play all these big songs, and it's going to get kind of more intimate, and then we introduce the band, and when you hear this song, I think it was like I'm Still Standing, start making your way downstairs, and I can sneak you on from the side of the stage for... Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting is when like people who pay thousands of dollars to make their way up to the stage, he was gonna like sneak us in from the side, and we were so excited. We're like, we get to go on stage and dance like during the show. I was just like, this is crazy. This is like the coolest night ever. And so we, we're sitting through Rocket Man, we're having a good time, get all the way to that point, and then we like freak out because like my mom, he's like, make sure you go to the bathroom beforehand. My mom's like, I have to use the bathroom. We're like, you run. And me and my sister like just like booked it downstairs. We weren't going to miss the opportunity. Anyways, all four of us, my parents, my mom, my dad, and my sister made it to like little side entrance, made it on stage. We're like standing behind the big set piece. We're like waiting for our big moment. We're about to go out there and dance. And then the stage manager's like, I'm sorry, guys, we can't let you out on stage tonight. It's a security issue. And I was just like, what do you mean? What the heck? And apparently, because Al Gore was there with the Secret Service, we were not allowed to take the stage. They still let people on stage, but I guess us coming from the side was too big of a deal. So I guess I can't say it was ruined. Like, how could you? I was already like playing Elton's piano. That still feels weird coming out of my mouth, and I hope I don't get trouble for saying it. Next, I just wanted to give you guys an explanation of why I haven't posted in a couple weeks. First thing, a couple weeks ago, I was just fried. We've been going at like a breakneck speed, just making sure we have a video every week. I don't know if you guys have seen the first video, but Scott's Thoughts video, but one of the things I've done in the last couple of months is I stepped away from my job to be able to focus on my own music more. And so I started by posting these covers. So I'm so glad to have you guys along for the ride. But what's also important to me is to be writing my original music. And so between trying to do that, trying to do covers, and if you're not aware, I'm also part of a duo called Lord and Lady. We do covers as well, but we're also just getting ready to release a new EP. We have a single that releases today. So all that stuff's been going on behind the scenes, and it just got hard to juggle. By the way, if you guys want to check out our latest Lord and Lady single, The Lift, watch the music video. Well, actually, the lyric video. We have a music video coming out soon. But just juggling all those things, I think where my heart's at in terms of writing my own music and be able to share that with you guys, I'm going to try and just take a little bit of a step back in this season and just post a video maybe like once a month instead of once a week. But I know it sounds like not enough. Never be enough. And believe me, I want to give you guys as much content as possible. Definitely watch Lord and Lady because we're doing new videos and that'll be fun to watch too. But I have a great cover plan for the end of the month. A good friend of mine from college who is playing one of the biggest artists right now. I won't tell you who it is, but it's going to be a cool one. I got a big one coming up, so stay tuned for sure. The other thing, and it's a good reason for me to take a step back, is I started seeing an ear, nose, and throat doctor, ENT, who told me that I have a possibility of pre-nodules on my vocal cords, so he actually recommended that I take a little break from singing, try and avoid it at least for a few weeks. I'm getting a second opinion just to make sure that's cool, but that's also kind of a concern of mine. So I'm just going to kind of heed the doctor's instructions. But please, you guys, hang around. I'll have more stuff for you soon. Have a great summer. Not like I'm not going to see you, but hope it's off to a good start. I love you, and I'll be in touch with you again soon.